My name's Alina. I do product marketing at justDice, and basically I work in two directions. Direction number one is supporting product and feature launches, and direction number two is improving current product metrics such as retention, engagement, monetization, and so on. We have a portfolio of rewarded apps for gamers, and how it works basically is a user installs our app and then discovers different games or even continues playing the ones they're playing already. Then the user collects coins by playing new games and then exchanges them for different kinds of rewards. We earn commission from game publishers and then share some part of the revenue with the gamers as their rewards. The main challenge was, where do we start? Because we were kind of building the live ops infrastructure from scratch. And that was for a portfolio of apps. So we have a number of them that we need to maintain. And we were also launching new apps at the same time. So basically, we decided to start with what we call the churn prevention campaign. The key metric there was mostly retention, and then also engagement metrics and eventually monetization. I'd say there's a number of things. First of all, I really appreciate that the team is always there to help. Even if there's like a simple question and just a small misunderstanding, and also for complex tasks where we're not sure how to do the implementation and stuff like that. I managed to navigate the Pushwoosh ecosystem, and a lot of it happened thanks to the support from our account manager, who is also Alina, by the way, and our tech manager, Alex, and all of the support team. So I would like to thank you all, guys. Being able to have actually feature requests is really cool. That means that there's a lot of connection between the product and the client, and I really appreciate it. And I know it doesn't happen a lot in the IT world. Another thing I personally like is how the customer journey is built. I'm a marketer, I'm not a tech person. So for me, doing like very tech savvy things would be complicated, but with a customer journey, it's pretty simple. It's something I'm used to, and it's fine for me to kind of be able to set up customer journeys without having to ask the tech team to help. And another thing that I really appreciate, and I got to appreciate even more, is that there's a number of channels available. So for now, we're only using push notifications, but there's also in-apps, there's emails. I know there's also the WhatsApp channel, which we haven't explored yet. When there's this like holistic approach to live ops communications, that's something really valuable for us when you kind of can have everything on one platform and you're already know how this works, you're familiar with the customer journeys, and then it's just a matter of channel. That's really cool. Right now, like I mentioned, we only use push notifications. The reason for that was that it was probably the easiest one to configure for us. And they're also best for prompting immediate actions. So they're great for time-sensitive messages and stuff like that, which is really important in the gaming industry. Now we're also introducing in-app notifications, which we're planning to use to target users who are already engaged and basically boosting our engagement metrics. And we would like to use in-app notifications for introducing, for example, new features or bonuses or promos or whatever. With emails, we're planning to use them for longer term retention and reactivation. We have a huge user base that could potentially be reactivated. I'm personally very excited about it. So I can't wait for our emails to go live. We do, well, our data team and me do extensive tracking and analysis. So basically, we try to really track the behavior of every user that gets push notification from us. I can confirm that there's been a statistically significant change in the metrics that we've been tracking. We did see significant reduction of churn rate very early in the user journey. That was really amazing to see because I didn't expect the results to be that great from kind of such a small thing. if you want to prevent churn at an early stage, right after the install, you really need to act fast. So within the first like 3-5 minutes, or even like a minute after the install, you have to react. You have to try to retain the user. And yes, it worked surprisingly well for us. We see an increase in monetized user rate, for example, and we do see an improvement in engagement metrics. And this, of course, translates into revenue. So we're pretty happy with the results. For push notifications, we use element names or tags that are available on Pushwoosh. And then we can track the user behavior after the push is sent. If everything is perfect, we would normally run an A/B test where there's 3 randomized groups. There's a test group and 2 control ones. And then we compare the results. So for the test group, we launch a push campaign. And for the control groups, we don't do anything. And then we track the key metrics and compare them. And we also calculate if we've generated any incremental revenue within the test group. And if the answer is yes, if we see an improvement in metrics, and if we see incremental revenue, this means that the campaign is working. We do that a lot. We are very happy that you recently introduced a feature that allows to copy campaigns from one project to another within seconds. Because before that, it was a bit painful because you either had to manually reproduce the customer journeys, which could be quite complicated, or ask the support team to help. And now you can do it just with a few clicks, which I find really, really valuable, especially for us, as we have to manage a few apps at the same time. There's a few engagement campaigns that work quite well. I would also like to mention a user research campaign. While it does not directly translate into revenue, it does give us actionable insights about our users' background and behavior. This informs our product and marketing decisions and the way we build new campaigns. I do find it really, really valuable for us. We do measure the immediate revenue effect of push campaigns. So we know that the investment in the platform has definitely paid off, and we are pretty happy with the results. Just say thank you from me that I'm really happy about our collaboration.